Delaware law requires all occupants of a motor vehicle to A. Wear seat belts only in the front seats. B. Wear seat belts or use proper child restraints. C. Buckle up only on highways. D. Use safety belts only when driving over 25 miles per hour. Answer: B. Wear seat belts or use proper child restraints. An officer may stop a vehicle in Delaware if A. Only the driver is not wearing a seat belt. B. The seatbelt warning light is on. C. Any occupant is improperly restrained. D. The seatbelt buckle is broken. Answer: C. Any occupant is improperly restrained. When headed downhill and parking, turn your front wheels A. Toward the curb or edge of road. B. Away from the curb. C. Straight ahead. D. Perpendicular to the curb. Answer: A. Toward the curb or edge of road. When parking uphill with a curb, turn your front wheels A. Toward the curb. B. Parallel to traffic. C. Straight ahead. D. Away from the curb. Answer: D. Away from the curb. When opening a vehicle door on the street side, you must A. Use any door, it makes no difference. B. Open quickly before traffic arrives. C. Check for approaching traffic or bicyclists. D. Sound the horn before opening. Answer: C. Check for approaching traffic or bicyclists. You may never stop or park within how many feet of a fire hydrant? A. 10 feet. B. 15 feet. C. 20 feet. D. 25 feet. Answer: B. 15 feet. The general speed restriction in Delaware means A. Drive only at a speed reasonable for current conditions. B. You may drive up to 10 miles per hour over the posted limit in good weather. C. Follow the fastest moving traffic. D. Maintain the posted speed at all times. Answer: A. Drive only at a speed reasonable for current conditions. The maximum speed limit on Route 1 and Interstate 495 is A. 55 miles per hour. B. 60 miles per hour. C. 65 miles per hour. D. 70 miles per hour. Answer: C. 65 miles per hour. What should a driver do when approaching a railroad crossing with a yellow round XRR sign? A. Accelerate quickly to beat the train. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop. C. Stop only if the train is visible. D. Turn off headlights. Answer: B. Slow down and be prepared to stop. At a railroad crossing, never start to cross if A. There are no flashing lights. B. The gates are open. C. The train is moving slowly. D. There isn't room to clear the tracks completely. Answer: D. There isn't room to clear the tracks completely. Under Delaware's child safety laws, a child under age 2 and 30 pounds must A. Ride in any forward-facing seat. B. Sit in the front seat with an airbag. C. Ride in a rear-facing car seat. D. Use only a booster seat. Answer: C. Ride in a rear-facing car seat. A child under age 4 and 40 pounds must be secured A. In a harnessed car seat. B. With a lap belt only. C. Using an adult seat belt. D. In the front passenger seat. Answer: A. In a harnessed car seat. Minimum speed laws in Delaware prohibit A. Driving slower than the flow of traffic without reason. B. Exceeding posted limits on rural roads. C. Passing slower vehicles. D. Driving slower than the flow of traffic without reason. Answer: D. Driving slower than the flow of traffic without reason. Advisory speed signs A. Are mandatory limits enforced by law. B. Are suggestions for safe speeds under specific conditions. C. Indicate construction detours. D. Are used only in school zones. Answer B. Are suggestions for safe speeds under specific conditions. You must not park within how many feet of a stop sign or traffic signal? A. 10 feet. B. 20 feet. C. 30 feet. D. 50 feet. Answer C. 30 feet. The move-over law requires you to A. Change lanes away from stopped emergency vehicles when safe. B. Stop in the middle of the lane. C. Speed up to pass emergency vehicles quickly. D. Honk and continue at the same speed. Answer A. Change lanes away from stopped emergency vehicles when safe. The purpose of the Emergency Notification System (ENS) number at railroad crossings is to A. Call police if the lights malfunction. B. Contact the railroad to report issues. C. Activate crossing gates manually. D. Request faster train crossings. Answer B. Contact the railroad to report issues. When crossing railroad tracks, you should avoid A. Looking both ways. B. Slowing down before the tracks. C. Using low-beam headlights. D. Changing gears while on the tracks. Answer D. Changing gears while on the tracks. Safety belts and airbags are designed to A. Work together for best protection. B. Replace each other. C. Function independently. D. Work only at high speeds. Answer A. Work together for best protection. Delaware's move-over law exists primarily to A. Reduce road congestion. B. Protect roadside and emergency workers. C. Save fuel by reducing idling. D. Enforce seatbelt usage. Answer B. Protect roadside and emergency workers. Head restraints should contact the back of your head to help prevent whiplash. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. It is legal to park 10 feet from a fire hydrant in Delaware. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False. Advisory speed signs are enforceable as mandatory limits. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False. You must always wear a seatbelt, even if your vehicle has airbags. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. Children under 12 years old should not sit in the front passenger seat. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. When parked uphill without a curb, turn wheels toward the road's edge. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. You can legally exceed the posted limit by 10 miles per hour to pass another car. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False. The ENS blue sign gives a phone number to report railroad emergencies. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. Airbags alone will fully protect you from being thrown forward. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False. The move-over law applies only to police vehicles. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False. The Delaware Division of Motor Vehicles considers a driver's license A. A privilege that can be taken away. B. A right guaranteed by law. C. A permanent identification document. D. A lifetime authorization to drive. Answer A. A privilege that can be taken away. When approaching a flashing red traffic signal, you must A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Stop completely and go when safe. C. Treat it as a yellow signal. D. Stop only if other vehicles are present. Answer B. Stop completely and go when safe. A round yellow sign with a black X and RR means A. Pedestrian crossing ahead. B. No passing zone. C. Stop sign ahead. D. Railroad crossing ahead. Answer D. Railroad crossing ahead. You must report a name or address change to the Delaware DMV within A. 7 days. B. 15 days. C. 30 days. D. 60 days. Answer C. 30 days. When parking uphill with a curb, your front wheels should be turned A. Toward the curb. B. Away from the curb. C. Straight ahead. D. Toward the right edge. Answer B. Away from the curb. You may not park within how many feet of a crosswalk at an intersection? A. 10 feet. B. 15 feet. C. 20 feet. D. 30 feet. Answer C. 20 feet. Delaware law requires that headlights be turned on A. Between sunset and sunrise. B. Only during heavy traffic. C. When speed exceeds 55 miles per hour. D. Only on unlighted roads. Answer A. Between sunset and sunrise. A driver must not follow another vehicle more closely than is A. 1 second behind. B. 2 seconds behind. C. A safe and reasonable distance. D. 10 car lengths. Answer C. A safe and reasonable distance. When approaching a stopped school bus with flashing red lights, you must A. Slow down and pass cautiously. B. Stop until the lights stop flashing. C. Sound your horn before passing. D. Stop only if children are visible. Answer B. Stop until the lights stop flashing. When two vehicles reach an intersection with stop signs at the same time, A. The driver going faster has the right of way. B. The larger vehicle proceeds first. C. The driver turning left goes first. D. The driver on the right goes first. Answer D. The driver on the right goes first. The correct hand signal for a right turn is A. Left arm straight out. B. Right arm straight out. C. Left arm bent downward. D. Left arm bent upward. Answer D. Left arm bent upward. You must use low beam headlights when A. Following within 200 feet of another vehicle. B. Driving on highways. C. Passing other vehicles. D. There are no street lights. Answer A. Following within 200 feet of another vehicle. Delaware's move-over law applies when A. Passing any vehicle parked on a shoulder. B. Approaching stationary emergency or maintenance vehicles. C. Entering a toll plaza. D. Driving through a green light. Answer B. Approaching stationary emergency or maintenance vehicles. The minimum fine for using a handheld cell phone while driving in Delaware is A. $25. B. $50. C. $100. D. $200. Answer C. $100. When driving at night, you should dim your high beams within feet of oncoming traffic. A. 200 feet. B. 300 feet. C. 800 feet. D. 500 feet. Answer D. 500 feet. If a driver accumulates too many points on their Delaware record, the DMV may A. Reduce insurance costs. B. Suspend or revoke their license. C. Increase the speed limit. D. Waive penalties with a fine. Answer B. Suspend or revoke their license. The legal blood alcohol concentration (BAC) limit in Delaware for adult drivers is A. 0.02%. B. 0.05%. C. 0.08%. D. 0.1%. Answer C. 0.08%. A driver's license may be revoked for A. Driving under the influence. B. Forgetting to renew registration. C. Parking in a loading zone. D. Driving too slowly. Answer A. Driving under the influence. You must stop your vehicle. A. At a flashing yellow signal. B. When directed by a police officer. C. When approaching a green arrow. D. If a pedestrian waves you through. Answer B. When directed by a police officer. If your vehicle begins to skid, you should A. Brake hard immediately. B. Turn opposite the skid. C. Turn the steering wheel in the direction you want the front wheels to go. D. Accelerate quickly. Answer C. Turn the steering wheel in the direction you want the front wheels to go. A driver must always obey a police officer's directions, even if they contradict traffic signals. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. You may park on a bridge or in a tunnel if you activate your hazard lights. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False. Drivers must yield to pedestrians at all crosswalks, marked or unmarked. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. The general speed restriction means you can drive as fast as road conditions safely allow. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. The minimum speed limit on Delaware highways is always 55 miles per hour. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False. Children under 4 years old must be secured in a harnessed car seat. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. You can use a handheld phone while stopped at a red light. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False. The Move Over law protects emergency responders and maintenance workers. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. It is legal to pass a stopped school bus if you are traveling on the opposite side of a divided highway. A. True. B. False. Answer A. True. Delaware's legal BAC limit for drivers under 21 is 0.08%. A. True. B. False. Answer B. False.